So coming with your back against the wall and your feet about a foot's distance away from the wall. Breathing into your heart space and connecting with your breath. Breathing down, letting the breath go to the baby and your amazing womb. So feel the contact behind you with the wall. Take a lovely deep breath in, and as you breathe out, bringing your belly, your baby, and your spine, your lower back into the contact with the wall. And as you breathe in, letting that go. So breathing out, your lower back comes firmly into the wall, tightening your abdominal muscles as you breathe in, letting that go. Doing that a few times. And now we're going to take a lovely deep breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to actually slide our whole body down the wall, so our knees are going to bend. Just to whatever feels comfy for you. Moving our feet forward if we need to, so the ankles are below our knees, yeah. Don't have to stay there for long. Engaging our pelvic floors as we rise back up on an in-breath. Yeah. So breathing in, lovely deep breaths into our heart space. As we breathe out, we're sliding down the wall. A few breaths here. And coming back with an in-breath. So turning around, so we're going to face the wall. We're actually going to, again, like a foot or so, a foot's distance away from the wall. Feet maybe a bit further back actually. Maybe a foot away from the wall. We're going to breathe in and bring our arms above us. And actually putting our hands in contact with the wall. We're going to slide our hands down the wall. So we're actually going to have our feet a bit wider and we're going to do some squats. As we breathe in with our hands up, we're going to breathe out and let our knees bend, and we're going to, just do a lovely squat as we slide our hands down the wall, keeping our heels in contact with the earth, and you can totally experiment with how you want your feet to be, pointing out, pointing forwards. And as you get to wherever feels comfy, maybe a few deep breaths in there, and then pushing through your feet to bring you back up again. And doing that again, so lovely deep breath in, hands above, sliding down as you come down, hands slide down, knees bend, out to the side, heels in contact with the earth, so you may not get very far at all, and then coming back up again. And this one's quite hard. You're going to do it again. You're going to have to bring your feet maybe a bit nearer the wall. This time you're going to slide down just as far as you can while keeping your back parallel with the wall. So your knees are going to bend, but you're just going to come down as far as you can, keeping your back parallel. So you're working different muscles there. And yeah, it feels a bit funny because you want to bring your heels up. So try with wider hips. Hands up as you slide down, breathe out, coming down back as parallel to the wall as you can, only going as far as you can. As you engage there and pushing through the feet, you come back to straight legs. Do you really feel it working?
Yeah.
And one final move at the back, at the wall there. You're going to turn around. So you do that as many times as you want. Bang the gong. Let's do the bridge. So you're going to rest your back against the wall, bring your feet slightly forward. This is all about the contact with the feet. So lovely deep breaths into your heart space. Resting your back against the wall, enjoying that support that the wall is offering you. You don't have to hold yourself up at all. And then on out breath, you're going to send all your energy through your feet, through the balls of your feet and your heels. And just sense and watch if that does anything to your pelvis. Might not make any move at all, but just see if you can let your feet engage your pelvis and your pelvic floor. Experimenting with that feeling, that idea, as you take a lovely deep breath into your heart, and as you breathe out, sending so much energy down that actually your pelvis begins to rise away from the wall and actually lift. So your whole lower back is going to lift gently into the space in front of you. You might want to breathe in a bit there or just come straight back down again. So there's not much to see really. So it's a lovely deep breath into your heart space, and on the out breath, engaging through the floor to allow your pelvis to tilt forward. It might come all the way. You may find yourself just in contact with your shoulders on the wall, or you may still have all your upper back, or you may still have all your back in contact with the wall. And in fact, we're going to do one final one at the wall. We're going to do a tabletop stretch. So Holly's going to turn around. Yeah. And yeah, starting off quite near the wall. Going to have a lovely breath into your heart space. Bring your arms open and wide above you so they actually come all the way around and up. Yeah, up, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You're going to, on an out breath, start stepping your feet backwards and bringing your hands down. So you're going to end up with your feet as far back as your hips will allow them to be over your feet, and your arms are going to pad down the wall. Bring them back, bring them down until you're in a situation where you're in a lovely flat pose with your bum above your feet and your hands pressing firmly into the wall at shoulder height. So maybe bring your hands down a little bit more, Holly. Yeah. So here we're just allowing the spine to be amazingly long by pressing into the wall with gorgeous active hands, pressing through the heels into the floor and breathing into the groin as we send our bums kind of just as far back into the space behind us as they want to go. So we're moving in 3 directions, really. Forward into the hands, down into the earth, and our bum can then just grow behind us. And our baby can hang there in a hammock, have loads of space, and be utterly happy. Staying there for a few more moments, and then to come up, you're going to walk your feet forwards, walk your hands up the wall, and end by just having your hands above you on the wall, allowing yourself to enjoy the support of the wall and maybe do some hip circling. Really lovely thing to do in labour when you're in, maybe you're deciding to go to hospital for your birth and you're in a public space, maybe a waiting room, and you just want to shut everyone out. You just go to the wall and do your thing by the wall.